come back from the Hell and Meat. And from here on out, I'm just going to go ahead and live stream on the way back. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you guys in this, and hopefully you get to see the road. We're going to see if we can anyway. That's the idea. Just to get along for the live stream. I wanted to show you guys the car before I got in. This way, because that's the way I know how to go. Oh, yeah, it's a one-way. That's the way I came in, and it's not an exit. It's not an exit. Guys. So how's everybody's Sunday going? We're just coming back from the Hell and Meat, filled up, sneaking our way through this maze that is a parking lot. Getting ready to jump back on I-85. Straight there. Looks like it. Chat, so hopefully you guys are there. Hopefully you can hear me. right now we're heading back from the Helen 944 meet. And I'm just heading back to Charlotte. Just filled up for the last time. It's probably going to be about an hour drive home. I'd still do live stream, take some questions, and just kind of hang out with you guys. Nice to do something a little bit different. Today we're in an 84 944. About an hour to go, so hopefully the traffic won't be too bad. Daily drive your 944s? I'll turn the headlights on so you guys can. There you go. Nice view of the pop-ups. Got a 911 in front of us. But a bunch of cars blocking, so it's not like we're gonna really do anything. We're moving along pretty good. I think we're doing about 70 right now. So. Should have set it a little higher so you didn't have to stare at the windshield wipers, but I wanted you guys to kind of see it from my perspective a little bit. Feel like you're riding along. It's a little too low though. Rain and storm this weekend, but luckily not during the event, so that was nice. See, it's still a little cloudy, but it's nice and it's 80, but it's nice and cool for what it is. The cloud cover keeps the sun from beating on you. I'd stopped and got some German beer to bring back to Charlotte while I was in Helen, because you can't really find that stuff. And South Carolina's roads are notorious. The whole way so far is nice and quiet, and we get in South Carolina and all you can do is hear the beer clanking around. I could use some new weather stripping inside the doors here, but other than that, it's not too bad. No creaks and rattles. Other than the beer clacking around now. really her car, but she sends it to me to get it fixed, and so rather than going back to get we swapped them out. Needed new tires, new brakes, new wiper blades, and a few odds and ends, new battery. And before you knew it, it was already June and time for the Helen meet, so I said I'll just go ahead and drive this. Now that I got all that done, and she can just drive my car for now. So we just swapped out. Now it's all done. I'll end up, yeah. That's the way to do it, right? What sits around a lot of times. This car's probably, been driven maybe 30 miles the past year. So this thing needs to be driven. Everything works on it. It's a nice little quiet car. Like I said, it could use some new weather stripping. Once you get up to about 75, 80, it's a little loud, but some new weather stripping in here, and the suspension feels great, but compared to my white 84 that I had, it's it did want to kick out on me yesterday during the mountain run. So it's not as predictable and nice feeling as my other 84 that I had. So it might just need some new suspension. Might as well change the control arms. But other than that, it feels great. But the corner and something's a little off on it. Very nice, comfortable ride though. We saw another 944 go by. I figured it was time to, I put a lot of miles on my 924S. Whether it's driving it every day or taking it 8 hours the 944 Fest, and going down to Helen, which is 4 hours away, and then coming back about 8 hours round trip. I figured I'd give it a break this year. Yeah, there's just nothing wrong with this car. It's just it popped up for a second and said, "Did you get the 944 for your mom?" Well, it was been at the shop for a while, and we had all the work done to it, and thing's got really nice paint when it's cleaned up. It's a little dirty. I didn't have time to wash it. It's been storming, but it's a really nice car. The interior is in pretty good shape, but it's on consignment for like ever. And my mom, you got to be practical. She wants a second car. She still works, so if she gets a flat or her car doesn't start one day, then she's got to rely on other people. So it's nice to have a backup car. And I thought about it, and I was like, well, I might as well get one that already has all the work done, and something I can work on cheap if you need to have it done. So it's like everything I can fit. So it was the perfect car. it didn't need anything. So about the only thing that we've done is some brakes and some tires. But I've got the AC on right now, and I gotta fix the. And I've known about this. Whenever I've driven it, it's always been a cloudy day or it's 75, for instance. And this has some of the coldest AC I've ever seen in a 944, and the previous owner told me I have to fix the drain or to fill up with water, and then it gets warm. And I completely forgot about it. My mom was like, yeah, sometimes the AC works, sometimes it doesn't. And I was like, well, that's kind of odd. But yeah, on the way down here, it was like 87 degrees and sunny, and the AC was cold, but it wouldn't cool it down in here because it would get so saturated where the water wasn't draining fast enough. So that's one of the first things I'm going to fix when I get back. I'm just going to... But there was another guy with us. He had an 84 as well. His had so much water in it, was spilling out like a full bucket. So mine wasn't that bad. But yeah, he's got the same issue. It's kind of funny. Check your drain lines, guys. Hopefully you guys can hear the engine. This is a little bit louder of an exhaust than stock. Trying to keep it revved up so you guys can hear it. Actually sounds alright. A little louder than I like, but you know, it's the fun of live streaming if you can't hear the engine right. Pretty good turnout. I think there was almost 30 cars there, somewhere around 30 cars at the Hell in Me. That was the 944s I counted anyway. There were some people that own 944s, but theirs weren't ready yet, or they were just having some work done to them. So if you count those, we had probably around 35 944s. Well, probably more than that. Upper 30s, 944 owners there. I got some pretty good footage, and we'll go over it next week. Okay, I figured out how to bring the comments back up. Well, they disappeared. So apparently when I'm horizontal streaming, it says, did you get your mom to 944? So, no, like I said, it just happened that I had one for sale, and it's such a good car. So we didn't have one growing up. I didn't get my first 944 or 924 until I was 17. Actually, it was a RX-7 that got me into these cars. I had a neighbor that had a silver 944, and I didn't really think much of it. But, yes, I saw your email. I just didn't have time to respond. So, any of you guys that didn't come, just privately email me your address and we'll send them out. It's no problem. You don't have to pay any additional anything. It's part of it. So, I'll try and send it out first thing Monday. There were 2 guys that couldn't attend and asked for it to be shipped. So, yeah, we'll get that out to you first thing Monday. Just email me. Yeah, I'll try and get through everything. I also want to mention that for the guys that did attend, I started a Helen group page. So rather than just the business page where only I can post pictures and stuff, I created a group so we can all share stuff. So I put it in the Andreas Facebook group, a link, but I haven't got around to doing a link over on the Helen page. For some reason, they're not connecting. It doesn't make any sense, but and on my phone, I'm not able to share the hyperlink. It's so weird. I can find where to share my business page to other groups, but I can't find. It's not in the same place when I go to the group to share the hyperlink. It doesn't make any sense. So, best thing I can do is finally get on the computer and do all that stuff when I get home. I just want you guys to be aware of the new Helen group page, so that way we can see all your photos. And someone also made a Google photo bucket type site, so I'll share the link to that as well. I couldn't access it on my phone without downloading the app, so that was a big just seemed like a lot at the time, but when I get home I'll try and look through it. I want to see everybody's pictures of the event. I know some people got some really good stuff, so I can't wait to see it. I didn't really record a whole lot this year, but I got some good shots, but not as much as I usually do. I think next year I need to get not only some sponsors, but I need to get some photographers out. So everybody can get pictures of their cars. There's some really awesome things that can be shot up there, you know. But 2944s coming around the turns. Just looks great, but I'm usually busy leading stuff. So we'll see. I'd really like to see if we can make that happen next year. It's grown to be a pretty big event. And we have some guys that are usually always there that just couldn't make it. So I mean, this should have broken 40 attendees. Well, that'd be awesome, Shane. yeah, let's see if we can work something out. I would try and get around this Jeep. Oh, now the Jeep wants to speed up. Like, look at the gap between him and the car in front. It's like, I've ended up losing the crowd that I'm with because, yeah. Okay. So anyway, I'm come back up again. Don't be a police officer. Don't be a police officer. It's just a minivan. Yeah, I'd really like to set up. We'll get some photographers out there. Like, I may need more than one. We go all these different places, you know, or we'd have to find out, like, really, really, really the best spot to be, unless we have multiple people out there. And my wife had got ahead of a few people to take a shot, but I didn't know this, so I sped up and I blew the whole thing, so I should have slowed down. But it was going to be like a great shot. It's really hard to get a picture of the cars in Helen because there's so much traffic. So you just have to, next year I'll know. We'll finally get that shot that I've been after. It's just, yeah. A silver, bright silver minivan. It was a 90s minivan, not a Challenger that's the same size and color. That used to be big. Now every car is the size of an old minivan. From a distance, you can't tell the difference. It's it's just a gift. The police are out this weekend. We've already just coming back from Helen. Been on the road maybe 2.5 hours or something. We've spotted. She said a couple of them, but I saw one of them, and then she said there was 2 before that, so maybe 3, 4 of them. Not to be a left lane camper, but just can't do anything in these other lanes. Like the left lane's doing 75, and then the other 2 lanes are doing 55. No problem. Are you taking off?
Have a good day.
Yeah, see you later. Definitely. See you soon. side of Greenville, so I don't remember if Greenville's an hour or an hour and a half. There's no way, but probably about an hour. It's getting warm. It's the same temp. It's just the sun's beating down on you now. That's horrible. Things like a greenhouse, and it does have tinted windows with the heat preventative tint on it, but it doesn't matter. The windshield just lets all that heat in. But this won't last long. would have been a good choice, but now I'm getting like cut off by the Forester again. It won't speed up. It was a good idea, and then it wasn't. Oh, now I'm going. I think they're just slowing down. gets like this is because people let them. Blow the horn at these people that just ride in the left lane and go 2 miles an hour over. It's like, this is why the traffic's bad. Right, nobody over here. There's nobody in these lanes. There's somebody going, it's going 62 and a 65 over there in the left lane. Gaps a mile wide. Here we go. 62 and a 55. Left lane camping. I'm not really worried about making up time. I just want to catch back up to the group. There we go. Finally. See? Now I'll get over, and if somebody faster wants to pass, they can. It's fine. Traffic will thin out a little while up here. It'll pick back up as we get closer to Charlotte. It does go down to 2 lanes, so there's that too. So. So I'm finally getting around to seeing some of these comments. I'm seeing a basic picture of a 944 pulled over by a police car with the tagline, "It's just a minivan." Well, yeah, I was gonna say something, but some of that actually might have happened, but it wasn't a minivan. Actually needed to go by Elliot's this morning and pick up a few parts. He said he was going to be gone this morning. I just kind of wanted to get back. I should have asked him yesterday to bring him down, but I had too much. I'll try again very soon. I just have him ship them to me. But the worst part is that can't live stream up at Elliott, so it'd have to all be pre-recorded, and at that point you gotta edit stuff, so. There's just absolutely no signal up that way. Helen's gotten a little bit better, but it's still really bad. pontoon boat is going faster than the people in the left lane. Like the horizontal, or do you like the vertical view better? Are we really still live though? Says I'm still live. I don't know if I believe it or not. So if you guys were still live during that whole thing, then we're back. Next thing you know, I was sitting there and it said the phone overheated, and I've got a huge like otter box around it, so I just stripped it off and sat in front of it. Do what? Okay, so I'll just say what happened. Yeah, that's probably what was going on. Okay. So, anyway, phone overheated because it's about 1,000,000 degrees in the sun. This front windshield's like a fish bowl. starter box type thing, and so I stripped it with the air conditioning right on it, so hopefully it will stay live again. I didn't know if it was live streaming through the whole thing, but someone watching it said it was cutting in and out. So you didn't miss anything other than me stripping the phone case off and trying to set it in front of the air conditioning. Sun off this thing. I don't think it gets this hot in my 924S. I really don't. It's kind of odd. And it's not that the AC isn't cold, it's just the sun beating on me seems even worse. It doesn't make any sense. It's still hot when the sun beats on me in the 24S, but it seems hotter. Breakfast this morning, but now it's getting up on 1 o'clock, so it's time to eat again. Fastest you guys have ever been in your 944. I need to roll the windows down because I have the AC blasting on the camera. Well, not in the case, and it overheats when it is, and I've got all the AC power going to keeping the phone cool, and I'm getting a little overheated here. We're almost home. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the live stream. We're going to try and do something on the Hell Meet next week as far as doing